So I listen to a lot of music, but I don't think I listen to enough music. So I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be listening to a lot of more albums and a lot more artists that I want to listen to that I get recommended. And I'm going to be ranking them through tier lists. And we're going to see how I feel about certain musics and certain songs, certain artists. Might be some hot takes and some songs that are dearly loved, but I just don't like them. But before we kind of go into some new music, I wanted to start off by doing some music that I like. And what better way to start off than one of my favorite artists of all time, the GOAT himself, Frank Ocean. And the first two of his albums, I guess, that I wanted to start off with, we're going to be doing his EP Nostalgia Ultra. Then we'll be going through Channel Orange, and then probably in a video after this, I'm going to be going through Endless and Blonde. So starting off with Nostalgia Ultra, I kind of went through a lot of the songs right before this. Actually, I was making this like the list, kind of going through all the like adding all the pictures and stuff. Let's just get into it. So Street Fighter, I'm gonna put a lot of these like talking points and just like interludes into D because I'm not the biggest fan of or like there's not much to listen to, right? There's not a whole lot. So that's gonna go into D tier. Strawberry Swing, one of my favorite Frank songs of all time. I really love the song, and I don't know, it's just got a great melodies. I listen to it literally all the time. I didn't know that it wasn't actually a Coldplay song at first, that he just like covered over it until I think one day me and my friend were in the car listening and then we were like playing some Coldplay because he liked Coldplay, and Strawberry Swing starts playing and I kind of hear the beat and I was like, this sounds familiar, and that's what it was from. So I didn't know that. That was kind of interesting to learn. But I think Strawberry Swing, automatic S tier, right? Beautiful song. Novocaine, again, very popular Frank song. A lot of people that don't listen to Frank that I know, or don't listen to him a lot. A lot of people that don't really mess with him listen to Novocaine and they like Novocaine, right? One of his most popular songs for a reason. Really good song. We All Try. Not much that I kind of really like about this song. I mean, it's nothing bad or anything, but it's not anything crazy, nothing that I'd kind of go out of my way to listen to, you know what I mean? So I think We All Try goes in C. Nothing crazy, not bad, not really a like a good song for me, not my kind of taste, but I kind of get it. Bitches Talking. Um, D tier again, just kind of like just still in those eh, whatever interludes, whatever, just people talking. So it's not that much. Songs for Women. Um, I kind of like this song. I kind of see how a lot of people really love this song. I think it's got to go. I'm kind of leaning towards either B or A. I'm thinking. I think A. I think I'll put it in. I don't know. Maybe high B. High B. You know what? I changed my mind. We'll put it in A. The more I kind of think about it, that song, it grows on me. It's really good. Love Crimes, I'm going to put into. I'll put it in B. Nothing, again, nothing kind of insane. Pretty good song overall. Just not my jam. Nothing that I'm gonna go back to for like frequently and listen to. These top three right over here, I would say that I kind of go back and listen to fairly often. But Love Crimes, not really. Goldeneye, D again, kind of just that same cassette tape changing like game kind of vibe. Just you know what I mean. Just kind of that vibe that he's given for his interludes. And moving on to There Will Be Tears, I'm going to give this an A tier. I actually really enjoy There Will Be Tears. I would say it's above Songs for Women for me. I actually really like There Will Be Tears. I actually have it liked and I listen to it very frequently. So, Swim Good. Um, I would say A for me. I don't listen to it as much as a lot of other people do, and like I don't have the love for it as much as a lot of other people do. But still very good song. Still very good. Really enjoy it. I would say it's probably better than Songs for Women for me. I'd say I'd go listen to it. I listen to it more than Songs for Women, but for sure. But still an A tier. Now Dust. I would say Dust is kind of on the same level of We All Try for me. I would say I think We All Try just a little bit more than Dust, but still kind of just not my jam. I don't see myself listening to it very often. Just kind of not really my jam, you know what I mean? And as we move on to the fan favorite of Nostalgia Ultra, I think it's a fan favorite, right? I feel like everyone knows and likes this song from TikTok at least, you know what I mean? American Wedding. I actually did not like American Wedding when I first kind of listened to it for the first couple times, just because I kind of had that like, oh, it's TikTokified. It's not my like I'm different, right? But American Wedding, S tier, right? Really good. Uh, really good song. The Hotel California instrumental is a banger, right? And that's really what makes the song as well. The guitar solo, the just the entire instrumental of um Hotel California, right? And I actually really love the outro to American Wedding. I actually think it's probably one of the best parts of the song. I don't know if that's a crazy take or not, but I really enjoy that outro. Now, Soul Calibur. Again, one of those interludes, don't really care for it. Soul Calibur gameplay, audio in the back, whatever, cassettes, blah, whatever. And we finally move on to Nature Feels, right? The last song in the EP. And it's a banger. I really like it. I really like Nature Feels. I would say probably above Songs for Women, but below Swim Good. I really enjoy that song. Really good song. The instrumental for, I think it's Electric Feels, the song that it's instrumental stolen from. Really good instrumental. Song's really good. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say to it. And so that is the kind of the overall ranking for Nostalgia Ultra. Kind of a basic. That's a pretty good start to, I would say, his discography. I think I could. I don't even. I'm not a big Frank head like some of you guys are. So I don't know if like he had any music released before this or anything like that. I haven't. But this is kind of like the start of his music career, right? And so another thing that I want to do at the end of all these rankings for whether it be an album or an EP or anything like that, a single, I want to throw it onto this a big old tier list right here, just going over what I think the entire EP album single was as a whole. And for Nostalgia Ultra, I would give it overall, I think, a B. It's not anything insane, I would say, but it's a really good start to Frank's like introduction for Frank. A lot of bangers on there, but there are a lot of songs for me that kind of drag it down just a bit to kind of make it just kind of whatever, kind of short. So yeah, I'll give it a B for sure. Now that we got the first album EP out of the way, we're going to be moving on to Channel Orange. I think I actually listened to Channel Orange after I listened to Blonde because like I knew Frank and I listened to a couple of songs. I think I actually listened to Chanel. I think it was kind of my introduction to him. And then I listened to like DHL and what is this other single that I in my room. In my room is what the other one. So Chanel, DHL, in my room are kind of like those three that I listened to him for a long time. And then I kind of introduced myself to Blonde, and then I went back and looked at Channel Orange. I'm definitely not as attached to Channel Orange as like a lot of other people are, and I definitely like Blonde a lot more, but I still think it's really good. So start. The beginning of the album, that beginning PS1 intro, kind of the same thing with all these interludes, like these kind of basic interludes at least. Little parts right here, like you know what I mean? D, right? I just kind of, it's nothing crazy, nothing insane, just kind of basic, whatever. And as we move on to Thinking About You, a lot of people, actually, this might have been my first intro to Frank with the vine of, a potato flew around my room before you. That was my introduction of my first Frank song, I guess, right? I would say that Thinking About You is probably an S. Probably is one of his most popular songs for a reason. It's a really good song. I'm was born and raised in Idaho, and it mentions Idaho in there, so that's gotta give it some points. Just overall, really good song. Really beautiful song. Really good. Lost. Same thing, kind of the same concept with Lost. I really love the song. It's one of his again one of his most popular songs for a reason, and I would say S again on Lost. Overall, just a really good song. No complaints on Lost. As I was doing this, I went to go check and because I don't remember White at all, so I went to go check on Channel Orange to re-listen to it, and I just realized I'm not doing this in the right order. So from now on, I'm gonna start doing this in the right order, and it looks like Fertilizer is up next. Fertilizer, if it was a full song, I honestly think I would love Fertilizer as probably one of my favorite Frank songs. The little snippet that you get, so good. I actually really like the snippet of Fertilizer. It's just really short and it's a little snippet and it kind of fades in and out, blah, blah, blah. I think for that alone, just because it's kind of like a little snippet, I think I gotta give it like a C. I mean, not much any better than like the other interludes or anything like that, but If it was a full song, I might give it A or S. Next up, we have Sierra Leone. I don't listen to Sierra Leone too often. Every time I do, though, I really enjoy it. It's a really good song, and I would probably put it in. I'm thinking either B or A currently. I I would say B. I don't see myself listening into it too often unless I'm listening to the album itself, but I do enjoy the song and I think it's really good. Sweet Life. I used to not listen to this song a lot, but the more I listen to it, the more I actually really like Sweet Life. One of my coworkers played it one time when he was opening, and I kind of re-listened to it, and that's when I realized I was like, damn, I really like this song. So I'm thinking either A or S. Since you were born, I don't know. I'll give it A. I'll give it A. I don't think it's quite worthy of S, but I'll definitely give it A for sure. So that's if you hate me for that, hate me for that, but I'll give it A. Pretty self-explanatory. It's just we're talking about money. I had to re-listen to it. I don't even remember it, but it's fine. It's an interlude. It's just someone talking. D. So Pilot Jones, I just kind of did a quick re-listen to it because I kind of couldn't remember the what it consisted of, I guess, because I obviously don't listen to it that much because if I didn't remember it, but I would say Pilot Jones probably still in B tier, below Sierra Leone. Fine song, pretty good. No complaints. It's just I don't catch myself listening to it very often, so that's just kind of really about it when it comes to Pilot Jones. So Crack Rock. I don't think it deserves S at all. I'm not even really thinking A on Crack Rock. I'm thinking maybe a high B in front of Sierra Leone. It's good. I really enjoy listening to it. It's just I don't nothing to Crack Rock really stands out to me at all enough for me to like catch myself listening to it. Besides when I'm just listening to the album, like a lot of these songs that I think go in S and A are songs that I would kind of listen to outside of the album and just kind of like listen to on my own whenever I'm deciding. Like some of these I might be like someone will be like, oh, play Crack Rock, play Sierra Leone, Pilot Jones, whatever. And I'll be like, okay, yeah, that's a good song. I'll play it. But I don't really catch myself playing these too often outside of when I just listen to the album straight through. So sue me on Crack Rock. I don't really listen to it that often. So. And moving from Crack Rock, all that crap I was talking about it, to Pyramids. S. I'll put it below Lost. Banger of a song. The kind of the two different halves of the song, really good. Obviously the second half is better. But really good song. Really like the techno bit at the beginning, like really good. Second half also really it bangs. It's a banger. What else more do you gotta say about Pyramids, right? Lost is next in the album, but we already went through that already, so there's Lost already for you. So for White, um, I had to go and listen to this again because I couldn't remember how it went or just what it was. As an interlude, it's good, it's fine, it does its job. I'm thinking either low C or high D because it's better. It's definitely better than all these interludes right here, just because it's actual music and it's like you can kind of just listen to it. But yeah, I'll give it C. It's fine. It's fine for what it is. It's an interlude, right? It's anything insane. It's fine. Does what it needs to do. So that's why it's gonna go and C. Now for Monks, I'm gonna go against what I literally just said about Crack Rock, how I don't listen to it outside the album. That's why it's going to be. I don't really listen to Monks outside of the album too often either, but I still think it's got to go in A just because it's good and Monks is pretty good. I'm going against my word and I'm being hypocritical, but I don't care. It's my list. I can do what I want. So screw you guys. So Bad Religion, this one's probably going to be kind of like a crazy take, but not my jam. It's going to go in C for me. It's just not really my thing. I mean, I like slow music, but that's just a little I don't know, something about Bad Religion just isn't really for me. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, Bad Religion sucks. It's not good. Blah blah blah. It's a fine song. It's good. I'm like, I don't skip it when I go in when I listen through the album, but it just doesn't really stand out too much for me. I think it's fun. Now Pink Matter. I would give I'm gonna give Pink Matter an S. I think Pink Matter is really good. I didn't really listen to it a whole lot. I kind of listened to it more through my friend, and he kind of listened to it a lot, and that's kind of what made me grow to love it a lot more. That's kind of just how it was a lot with a lot of Channel Orange. I do listen to Pink Matter a lot outside of the album itself. Really good, just kind of just chill vibe. Pink Matter, S tier. Forrest Gump, come on. Forrest Gump. Yep, on my mind, boy. Banger. Forrest Gump's a banger. I don't know what to tell you. It's just it's damn good. It's damn good. I don't know what to tell you. Forrest Gump is just damn good. And the movie's a banger, so that on top. Can that give the song points? Sure, because I want it to. Since Forrest Gump's a good movie, goes in S tier as well. And it's just a good song. So, and I'm now just realizing I skipped Super Rich Kids, but Super Rich Kids is gonna go. Oh, I'll give it A. I don't see myself listening to it as much as these ones for sure, but it's still really good. It's gonna go high A, very high A. Just I don't think it reaches S tier status for me. So yeah, I'll just give it a really high A. And then End again, just right there, right at the beginning, right at D. There we go. So I would say that's pretty balanced out for an album. You got 4 S's, 3 A's, 3 B's. Very balanced out, very balanced album. There is Channel Orange for you, in tier list form. Now for Channel Orange on the big tier list of all the albums, I will give Channel Orange an A. Yeah, an A. I'll give it an A. Really solid album, really good album. I wouldn't say there's really any skips in, at least for me. I definitely wouldn't say there's any skips. The interludes I would still listen to just because they're short, they're sweet, they do their job for the album, and I think yeah, that's got to put it in A. So there is the first 2 albums of Frank Ocean's put in a tier list for you. I'm going to do a sequel video to this doing Blonde and Endless. So if you want to see that, go ahead and subscribe and be on the lookout for that. Super excited to kind of go through some music and just listen to a lot more music. I'm kind of sick and tired of listening to the same music. You know what I mean? You ever get to that point? Even though I have such a big, I'm kind of a gremlin and I just go through my liked songs and I just shuffle them. And even then, it's just I still feel like I'm listening to the same couple songs every day. So I'm really excited to start getting into some new music, learning some new music, and just getting my liked songs up. You know what I mean? So super excited. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.